the museum required it?
So before we got it at Zone 86, for a few years it's that, and then it kind of sat around for spare parts to keep other airplanes flying. The operator had B-17s, TBM Avengers, and other World War II aircraft that they had auctions in the mid-80s, and mine was sold and went to Kissimmee, Florida, where they kind of began restoring it. Now, for history's sake, the Avenger was a very special aircraft with regards to a former president. Yeah, George Bush Sr. flew TBM Avengers during World War II. He was shot down at least a couple of times that I'm aware of. And yes, other than me, he's the most famous TBM Avenger pilot.
Now, I thought it was only the jet jockeys that were like that, Charlie, but you've proven me wrong once again. Well, it's great to have you here, and definitely we encourage folks to come by and...
Have your cameras ready. Great opportunity to get a photo of this amazing aircraft. In the meantime, let's talk to the pilot who will be in the air after Charlie in the TBM Avenger.
In helicopters as well, but primarily I was in fighters.
And in your military experience, you saw some action, including Desert Storm.
I did. I was fortunate enough to be involved. But exposing more people to it, I think, is great. And I do that. I fly a lot of folks. I have an acrobatic flight school, and I fly a lot of people that are just trying to figure out aerobatics and what they want to do. So, great.
One final question. We're dying to know, Rooster, your call sign Rooster, how did you come upon that?
So it...
TBM Avenger in action. And you really get a good look at the turret, the gun turret on board the Avenger there as we see a profile shot. And once he gets into position and shuts down the engine, especially the kids in the crowd, we'll give them a 3-1 count to retract those wings.
This is the G.I. Jack. It starts.
Okay, like those wings, let's start it. 3, 2, 1. There they go.
Happy wash and dress. More or less. Go get some breakfast in a beautiful little cafe called Jack and
And Rooster is on the roll in the pits on stage right. And I'm going to turn the microphone over now to Erin Miller, who's with Rooster's team, and she's going to let us know all about this amazing aircraft.
Good afternoon, Akron. How are y'all doing today? You having fun at the show? Ready for some hardcore aerobatic here from Rooster? A little different than your slow World War II airplanes, which are, of course, beautiful. So basically, we start out here by doing a hammerhead, goes straight up, comes straight back down, and lets the smoke go, and then he watches what the smoke does to see how the wind is drifting. come right across show center here. Do some point rolls.